Week 3, it's me, Jen, your host through this Rising Star class. You guys are the stars, and you will be stars by the time we finish. So you've made it to week 3. So I'm kind of checking in here, first of all, to see if any of you are behind. Captains, how is your team doing? I need to hear from you. Your mentor needs to hear from you. Guys, it's not your mentor's job to come chasing you. They are just here to help. So please don't make them come to you. Please go to them and say, hey, look, I'm having a really hard time getting a hold of Sarah, whoever. And so I need to hear if there's somebody, if you can't keep up with this class, no hard feelings. I love you just as much, and I understand that this might not be the right time for you to take this class. So just kind of let me know, give me a note, bow out. The class will happen again. We'll gladly accept you into the next one. So please don't be worried if you're having a hard time keeping up. I really want to keep this an elite group. I want everybody who's in here to be consistently doing and keeping up with all of the assignments. Okay, so this week, or last week I should review, you guys made your VIP groups, you did your Facebook Live. Here's Caroline, my 14-year-old, and she's just coming up from working out downstairs. So anyway, you made your VIP groups, you did your Facebook Live, you wore your scent circles. So all of you have at least 3 parties booked because you wore your 3 scent circles. You gave them out because I'm sure you don't still have those around your neck. I hope. So make sure that you guys have all gotten caught up. So this week we're going to talk about preparation, thinking like a CEO. So another thing I meant to mention was, remember, 500 PRV is your bare minimum. That is the bottom line. And make sure you're looking at the PRV number. That's not necessarily dollars. In the US, they do calculate $1 as 1 PRV point, but there are some things that don't get the full PRV points. So for example, our whatever our cause warmer is, now you're gonna hear Caroline with the dishes in the background, sorry, but our cause warmer you don't get full PRV on that, because remember, we give that $8 to the organization, so you don't get the full amount of PRV on it. Okay, so let's see. Booking parties is your lifeline. No matter what assignments I give every week, you need to give time to booking parties, because that's what keeps you going. That's where you get your sales, and that's where you get your recruits, is getting yourself in front of people and having those conversations about joining your team. Let's see, I'm gonna actually post a video that Emily Bain made, and it's on doing Facebook parties. It's like a 20-minute video. It's great, quick, easy stuff. You guys all know that I love home parties. Home parties are my jive. Home parties are definitely, in my opinion, one of the most successful ways to build your business. You have also other options. You can do basket parties. You can do catalog parties. You can do fundraisers. You can do, there are these new texting parties, and I'll go ahead and post the directions on how to do a texting party. Hopefully I remember to do that. And Emily Bain's YouTube video on how to do Facebook parties. So Facebook parties are just another option. So all kinds of things to help you get to your 500. Remember, whether you think you can or can't, you are absolutely right. So make a decision that you will hit 1,000 PRV every month, and you will sponsor a person every month, no matter what. Ideally, I'd like you guys to go for the 2-year plan, and you all know the 2-year plan is sponsor 2 people, sell 2,000 PRV, teach your 2 new people to do the same, and you will earn the salary of a highly paid professional such as a doctor or a lawyer in 2 to 5 years. Okay, if you guys treat this business like a business, you're gonna get paid like a business. Treat it like a hobby, you're gonna get paid like it's a hobby. Get it? You can work this business part-time. Absolutely. For those of you who have crazy busy lives, work part-time, but you can't work sometimes. So part-time hours, not sometime hours. You've got to give your time every day, a little bit of time every day to your business, especially you, because you're in this Rising Star program, which means you already have a team member and you are on your way to huge success already. Okay, let's see. I want to work on, with you guys, since you're CEOs, cutting out the busy work. You got to cut out the busy work, and you've got to work on the income-producing activities. So there are lots and lots of ways to produce income. Booking parties, sponsoring new team members, getting samples out, parties. That's the biggest income producing activity. So there are all kinds of ways to produce income with your business. Scanning Facebook is not going to make money. It's not going to do it. Going and spending 5 hours on the perfect bow for your hostess bags, your hostess gift bags, is not an income producing activity. So really, especially those of you who don't have a lot of spare time, don't spend it on busy work. You can add in those fun things and do them later when you have a little more time, because you've been able to not work so much at your other job because you worked so hard on income producing activities with your Scentsy business that now you're ready to add in a few more fun things, a few more hobbies. Okay, so let's say I'm going to kind of give you guys a breakdown of what I think is an appropriate amount of time to work your business. Let's say you only have 1 hour a day. So you guys are going to start following the 80-20 rule. You're going to spend 80% of your time on your personal business and 20% of the time on your team, okay? So 80%. So of that 80%, you're going to give equal time to sponsoring, to booking, and to selling. So 33% to booking, 33% to selling, 33% to sponsoring. I like to give even a little more to sponsoring because that's the fastest way to build your business. So if you had, I broke this down for you, if you only have 1 hour a day, that means you're going to spend 16 minutes a day on sponsoring, you're going to spend 16 minutes a day on selling, and you're going to spend 16 minutes a day on booking parties. Now, you have 12 minutes left over in that hour to work with your team. The most important people are your brand new team members. They're the ones with the most passion. They're the ones that you really want to give the majority of your time to. Your second most important, everybody's very important, and I don't mean to make it sound like some people are more important than others, but at this moment in your business right now, those are the people that you really want to spend time with. And your rock stars, your people who are putting in the minimums or putting in the 500 every month or putting in the 2,000 every month. Your people who are working to build your business. Those are the people that you want to spend the majority of your time with. When you've given somebody ideas 8 times and they still can't book a party, unfortunately, sometimes we can lead the horse to the water, you know the saying, but we can't make them drink. So you just do the best you can, but you've got a very small amount of time to work your business, so you've got to plan it appropriately. You've got to think like a CEO. So 12 minutes you have to spend, first with your new people, first with your rock stars, and then with all the rest of your people that you can check in with and see how they're doing. See if they've followed the ideas that you've given them in the past. Okay, so are you holding yourself back? Are your words, are your thoughts about your business, are they fertilizing your business or are they poisoning your business? So are you telling your sponsor, your director, are you telling me, are you telling your captain, I can't book a party? I've done everything. I've talked to everybody that there is. I can't get anybody to book a party. Nobody wants to buy from me. They get it all at Walmart. It's so much cheaper. They won't buy from me. Well, those are poisonous words. Those are, you've made a decision. You are not being positive and you've decided that you're not going to be successful. I'm going to tell you right now, today, I bet you, I don't know. I have no idea. This is a total random guess, but I bet you there are 10,000 Scentsy parties happening today. That's a low number. I'm sure it's a lot more than that. So if they're not happening for you, what are you doing different? Maybe you're poisoning your business with your negative thoughts and your negative words. Get that itty bitty icky committee off of your shoulder and think positive. So fertilize your business with your positive words. Today, I will have 10 conversations with people about booking a party, and I will absolutely book one, or I will book 2, whatever it is that you want to do. What is your why? We've talked about this before. Make sure if you're struggling 9 times out of 10, it's because your why is not strong enough to make you work a little harder. If Netflix is calling your name and you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to go tonight, I'm going to relax. I'm just going to sit on the couch and binge watch Netflix, or I'm going to bed. You know, I don't want to spend any time on my business today. Well, guess what? Your why is not driving you. You need something. So a lot of you have told me that your why is, say, your kids. Well, you can't just say my why is my kids. What is it about your kids? Is it that you want to be home when they get home from school? Or is it that what is it? Do you want to be able to pay for their braces that they need? And, you know, whatever it is, your why has to be strong enough to drive you to work the extra time. As far as acting like a CEO, one last tip I wanted to give you was on your emails or your text messages. Do you know that you can go into the signature line and you can add your information? So for me, every time I email anybody, they see my phone number, my email address, and my website, and they can click on it and they can go shopping. And I always write that I am always looking to add new members to my team. Same thing with your text. You can go right into the signature line, add your website. That way they see it, they get familiar with it, and they remember, oh yeah, when they think of Scentsy, oh yeah, all I have to do is go look at Jen's text because her website is right there. I know somebody who wants Scentsy. Hey, look, here's her website. Plus, of course, you're going to make sure that everything you give out has all of your information on it. They're going to remember you no matter what. So you are going to think like a CEO. So in thinking like a CEO, you got to be prepared. You've got to have things ready to go, especially those of you who are on a tight timeline, tight time budget. I don't know what you would call it, but you got to have things ready. So this week you are going to get your mobile offices ready to go. So a mobile office is what you keep in your car. Weather dependent, depends on the type of year. Like right now, I can keep wax, I can keep all kinds of stuff. I have a little video that I made that I will post in case you need some ideas on your mobile, on how to create your mobile office. So you're gonna watch that video and you're gonna let us know that take a picture of your mobile office and post it. It doesn't have to be like mine, just make sure that it is there. You are also going to make booking packets. So booking packets are things that you bring to your parties and you give them out. So if somebody wants to book a party, you've got that all ready to go. It also has a little bit of join information. So what I typically do is I'll take just a little gift bag and I put a couple of catalogs. I put I give them a couple of order forms. Sometimes if I have a set of mini testers, I'll give them a set of mini testers. It's just basically everything that you want to give to your next hostess so that she's prepared. You can also I'll do little packets that I have that I just keep them with me. And in the packet are the catalogs, some order forms, the scent of the month flyer, and some host join brochures and some business cards. So just whatever she needs so that she can pre-collect orders. So those are your booking packets. You're going to have those up and ready. You are going to make, I'm not sure why I'm calling them booking packets. They're hostess packets. Why am I saying booking packets? Sorry, hostess packets. Make some hostess packets. You're going to also, this is a tough one. This is probably your most difficult challenge. And I just made a new one because I made one with the last class and I accidentally printed them on great big humongous postcards, so they're gigantic, and it's a Christmas picture and they just look ridiculous. So I printed it out. I did it on a regular postcard size. Right on Vistaprint. They're not expensive at all. You can use, there's always a promo code. Make sure you Google promo codes and use that. Don't ever pay full price on Vistaprint. So on one side, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a picture of your family or of yourself or your pets or whatever your brand is. What is your brand? So I just put a picture of my family and I wrote, thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting our family business. And then I put, you can do whatever you want. Just try to keep it simple. We used to make flyers, and I have found that the flyers were a lot. So I feel like people weren't necessarily opening them, and I had written so much on my flyer, so I'm trying to make it into a postcard. You can definitely do a flyer as long as you keep it simple and you don't add 5 million words like I did. So anyway, I also wrote, because of you, another local family business is succeeding. We want people to know that this is a family business. This isn't some company out in Idaho. This is a local family business. And then I put all of our names. And then on the back, I've written my story. So at the top, of course, I have my name, my phone number, my email, and my website, most important. And then I've printed out my story. And the shorter the better. It was really hard. I tried to shorten it. It was really difficult for me. So I talked a little bit about the travel. I talked a little bit about how I was able to retire from my job. And I talked about how Scentsy is the strongest and one of the strongest and most successful companies in our industry, that the opportunity to start your Scentsy business is greater than ever. Let me help guide you and add great value to your life. We are a tribe of happy, positive, successful people looking to make the world a better place. Come join us. So that is something you're going to make on Vistaprint, and I know that I'm asking a lot because I know that's not. Don't worry, you don't have to make it pretty. They have pre-made postcards. If you need help, talk to your team captain. I bet they can help. If your team captain can't help, talk to your mentor. Your mentors have all done this. This, you will thank me, because you're gonna keep these going forever, and you're gonna put one in every single thing, every single warmer box. You're gonna put one of these. You're gonna give one to every single person you talk to about Scentsy. It's gonna go in every hostess packet. It's gonna go in every join packet. It's gonna go in everything. You're gonna use these all the time. So once it's made, it's made. And then if you want to update your story later, you can just go in and you can edit and change your picture. It makes it super simple for you. Okay, so that's really it. So your assignments are to make your mobile office, which, like I said, I'm going to post that video for you. You're going to create your simple personal flyer postcard, which is this thing I just showed you. You're going to make your hostess packets, have those ready to go, so that anytime somebody wants to book, you've got that ready to just hand to them. And can you not do that right now? I'm making a video. And your final, oh my gosh, I've lost what I'm doing. Your final assignment, is to create that signature under your email or your text. I think that's it. Sorry, I completely lost what I was doing. I know one more thing I wanted you guys to do was I wanted you to write some I will statements. So on some, get yourself some Post-it notes and write some things, some goals that you have and what you will. I will sell 1,000 PRV this month, or I will sponsor one person this month. I will become a star consultant by the end of this month or next month. I will have 10 recruiting conversations every day. I will book 5 parties. Whatever it is, come up with a couple of things that you have promised yourself. You have fertilized your business. You've done all the things. You're going to make this happen, and you're going to create some I will statements. You're going to hang them in places that you are going to see them every day, like maybe on your refrigerator, or maybe on your bathroom mirror, maybe in your car, on your dashboard, wherever you want to do it. But we want to see a picture, so take a picture of that. Post it so that we know that you've created your I will statements, and we can read your I will statements because we're going to be excited about them. We want to see a picture of your mobile office. We want to see a picture of your flyer that you make, your postcard, that you make, and of your hostess packets. So there you go. Lots of assignments. You've got a week to do them all. You've got this. You guys are going to be stars. You're rising to the top. Remember, 86% of people don't usually make it to star. Every single one of you will. So have a great week. I love you guys, and I believe in you.